Hello? Hello? She's back. Hi, everybody. Sorry about that. Here, now I am back. um, I got a new camera and it's got a built-in and it's having trouble adjusting to everything else. So sorry about that, you guys. And thanks for being here. And thanks for more people coming while I'm here. It's the squirrels. Yeah. Oh, can you see me now? But not see you. Okay, now both. Okay, good. Oh, thank you, Fogo Pogo. Man, this is a lot for my brain in the mornings. So I'm trying to do something new. I was on last night with um, Heart and Soul Connected with Ellie, and it was no trouble at all. So I hope this is okay. And I feel like, is it breaking up though? Sorry, you guys, for being my technical support here, but I feel like it's also kind of breaking up. Not sure about that. I'm plugged right into the modem, but we shall see. Good morning, Marianne. Thank you for sending me that. I went down a rabbit hole this morning. Marianne sent me this really cool video from this woman, and she was talking about the Matrix, and this woman was on her video, and Chat GPT, and felt like there was a matrix behind the Chat GPT. Anyway, oh, now it seemed muffled last night. Oh, this is interesting. Yeah, I did test it in StreamYard after I came on. White Dragon, thanks. Yeah, yeah. So I'll try to get it done. I'll try to be more professional tomorrow. Good luck with that. Anyway, yeah, so she was talking about the Matrix and who's behind ChatGPT. And I'm a fan of AI. I feel like it's technology here to be used. And yeah, no, Marianne, a lot of people are wondering about it all. And it's a good thing to wonder about. I mean, always to be curious about things, right? Definitely. Um, I do feel like it can be nefarious and it's kind of your intention with it. Um, um, okay. If it's running on a quantum computer, do you think it can then access the quantum realm? Ooh, that's such a good question, Victor. I love that. I feel like we are accessing the quantum realm. And we're the ones that are taking care of that for it. Or it can do it on its own, but I feel like it's not organic in the way that we are, but it does have a sentience in the way that your desk has a sentience, maybe a little more than that, right? But everything has some sort of sentience. So I do feel like it's something that we can use. I know Deepak's a huge fan, and you know I'm a huge fan of his. He has digital Deepak, which he has programmed. So I feel like we can program our chat GPTs for ourselves. And it is an aspect of our consciousness. I love that, Leah. Thank you. That's what I was saying, only in one sentence. um, let's see, White Dragon. I stay away from ChatGPT. I use Night Cafe for pics and tried making songs once, but they all want boatloads of money. Yeah, I don't use the pictures on ChatGPT mostly. Like I'll use them every once in a while for a quote card, but for the thumbnails and stuff, I feel like they've got a long way to go with that. So anyway, yeah, yeah. So and just another, it's kind of a lesson to me in technology this morning because my technology definitely wasn't working. And I don't know what's going on with the planets right now, but like my dryer is not working. My tea kettle, my little hot water kettle is not working to make coffee in the morning. So let's see. Good morning, Lisa. You use it for information, Marianne? Yeah, it's excellent for information. I tell you what, I used it. I needed to send something in for Social Security, and I used it for that to write a letter that was excellent. And then I'm using it for, I'm going to apply for German citizenship. I can get shared citizenship. Really not to live there full time or anything like that, but my daughter really likes Europe, and I would love to really get smaller here in KC, maybe my thumbprint, and I've always thought about just having a condo here, and then you know, I have visions of a country house somewhere or a community somewhere, and I don't know if that's in Europe or where, but it sure does expand your horizons. So I know, all my brothers and sisters have talked about doing some sort of a retirement community or something like that over there. So, particularly my brother that's in England. So good morning, Lisa. Good morning, Leah. As long as we don't enslave AI and have some general respect, things will be awesome. See, I love that. Yeah. Yeah. And use it because it's here, right? And we can hide our head in the sand and not use it. But, and that's okay. It's not really hiding your head in the hand. It's just a choice, right? So there is no wrong choice. There's just choice. So even if you don't make a choice, that's a choice. So, it's a free will planet. We can use it if we want to. I can dance if I want to, right? Patricia, thanks for reminding me of the dream show takeaway. We are enough. Right, Pamela Anderson? So true. We are totally enough. Yeah. So, oh my God, Marianne, your vacuum died. Right? All these little things. Um, well, I think ChatGPT is a part of Gemini, but no, I have not used Gemini. Have you used it? Play Love Remember? I have not done that yet. Fatima, good morning. How are you? Um, oh my God, right? 2 weeks to go until we go to Sedona. I'm so excited. I can't wait. So it's going to be fun. I haven't looked at what I'm bringing yet, but I'm gonna. Mosaic Insight. Hi. Just popping by. Well, welcome. Come anytime. I love your name, Mosaic Insight. Mosaic Insight. Is that it's probably a play on words that I haven't had enough coffee for yet. The insight I get, but Mosaic. Do you do music? Anyway, or spirit, well, music is spiritual, isn't it? Um, oh, Annie Bear. My energy is tripping my appliances too. Yeah, you did that to 2 car alternators years ago. You know who else likes, electricity is, spirit. So, we're all getting a lot of, orbs coming in, um, and, Sally's property is just going crazy, Janet DC. There's so many of you guys around that are seeing the orbs in your houses now. You're seeing them all over the place. So, it's interesting, isn't it? And I was watching somebody, and I knew I wouldn't remember who it was. It was like I woke up in the middle of the night and I couldn't sleep. So I went on YouTube to kind of look at a few things. And usually I'll go on and I'll find a yoga nidra or some music, some sleep music, tuning or something to rest with. But last night there was somebody talking about these little light beings and the flying ones and different ones. And they just were describing what you're seeing, Sally and Janet. And I was so amazed by it. So anyway, and I did not remember the name, but I will go back through my history this morning sometime and find it. Danke Shane. Ja, de Cross. I picked that up from a woman in Santa Fe, New Mexico. She was on the street corner. She makes them out of turquoise. Her signature's on there. I don't think you can see it, but it's 2 little dots. And then I found it. These are antique silver beads that I bought there at the same trip. But she, just the beauty of what she was making and just having a blanket in the square to lay her things out. And this was 30 years ago, so it was a long time. But, I'm anyway, I really loved Santa Fe. I love the energy of the desert. It's beautiful. Beautiful. Yeah. So, okay. Let's see what White Dragon says. Oh, heck, now I can't find it. Hey, Tom. How are you doing? Tom's on fire. He's got a lot going on. Sharon. Hi, really beautiful sunrise this morning. Getting ready to take my mom to the doctor. Sending positive, happy thoughts and experience to everyone here. Let me get our healing thing out. And Sharon, we will put your mom in our prayers this morning, in our healing prayers or healing thoughts, whatever you want to call them. So, Sharon Foster's mom. I think it was it Lauren or Lori that had a picture of their dad. His anniversary, I think, is this week, and it's been 15 years since he walked off. But anyway, I was just really struck by the beauty of his eyes and his smile. Sally says, Annie, it seems my visibility is much reduced. I only see lights in a short burst, but I do see Starlink trains fairly regularly. Regular. So I love remember. Teri, I saw in a lucid dream an explosion of light into what looked like millions of particles of light that came from a star. Well, immediately, you guys tell me what you think about this, but immediately I get the energy that this is where you come from. Because I come from a star planet too. That's where I came from when I incarnated into here. Now, Dr. Gail also says that Solaris, where she does the medical healing, it's a healing planet, and it's a place where, as she sees it, higher higher individuals of higher dimensions go to also for healings, like angels and ascended masters and whatnot will be in there. So anyway, which brings us to the med beds and the crystalline energy inside the med beds. And I was really feeling those in meditation this morning. Pamela, I needed the tribe today. Thank you. Oh, honey, we always need you. Thank you for being here. What? It's Michelle Williams, Jane's birthday sister. Oh my gosh, Mosaic. Mosaic. Oh my God. I needed somebody to tell me that now that you say that. And I love the Z in it, Michelle. That's beautiful. I love that name. Oh, Mosaic. Yeah. Z's are one of my favorite letters. I know there's something there. So, yep. Beautiful. Sharon. Good morning, Marby. How are you? Everybody's rolling in, and I'm sorry if I wasn't here bright and early and with my mic on and my phone on and everything else on. Anyway, Lauren, good morning, beautiful. Lauren, was it you that had your dad's picture in there today, or was it Lori's? I think it might have been Lori's. So anyway, today I'm excited to eat healthily after doing a mono food cleanse for 4 days. Whoa. I don't even know what that is, a mono food cleanse. Does that mean you just eat fruit? When I was in the School of Metaphysics as a kid, we had 1 day every week we could only eat, well, we could, that we would chose to kind of cleanse our bodies and only have fruit, which fruit includes anything that has skin on the outside and seeds on the inside. So you could have tomatoes, you could have squash. So you can make something that was kind of salty, but you couldn't. And lots of raisins. We ate lots of raisins. Anyway, it really did cleanse your body. And then as you got more advanced in the system and you'd been doing it for a while, we could add vegetables to that, and it was beautiful. Oh, Deanne, Earth is a star. We are all her inhabitants and star children. I love that. That's beautiful. Yeah. Leah, these are unusual times not to be passed over. Breathe and listen and feel the in between, each heartbeat and each breath. Yeah. Yeah. That's so beautiful. It really is. Okay. It was you, Lauren. Yeah. Today is the 15-year celebration of your dad going home to the higher realm. Sweet day. Yeah, my mom always said that this is the day that they really recognize as their birthday, their celebration of leaving the planet. I always thought that was beautiful. Um, yeah, the in between is such a beautiful place, an expansive void. It really is, isn't it? The abyss. They used to talk about the abyss of being such a odd place, right? Like it was almost scary. Like the dark holes were scary for so many people, but they're really where you see the light. So, and it feels like Leah, a place to witness too, really witness. So, yeah, Lauren, I love that. Um, and I love the picture that you posted today of your dad. Um, the first thing I was called to see in the picture, and this is me, and I like to decorate. I've always been into decor and antiques and collectibles and stuff like that. They just make me happy. But the wallpaper in the room he's in is like to die for, right? It's very grandma chic. It's just beautiful. I would do it in a heartbeat. And then I looked at your dad's smile and his eyes. I totally got lost in his eyes when I started looking at his eyes, Lauren. Really, really amazing. So really beautiful. Um, my dad, before he passed, really turned into a kid. Like he'd always been kind of a kid, but as he got older, he could go to he traveled a lot as he got older because he had 5 kids and plus raising his granddaughter half the time and my niece, and it was like um, he just had time then to be himself and to play. And he was raised during the Depression, so there wasn't a lot of joy there. And sometimes, the joy they made, but it was different. Anyway, he traveled a lot, and he would go with this one friend of his, and they would get courier flights, and so they just had to be able to go within 24 hours notice and not take a suitcase, just carry on. So they would travel all over. And then later he traveled all over with my stepmom. But he was like a little kid, and he was the guy that would go to Paris, and everybody said, "Oh, the Parisians, they can be quite stuffy," but he would show up in his knee-high dress socks with tennis shoes and his little outfits, and they loved him. He was just, sometimes if you've got that love in your heart and kind of pure of heart, which pure of heart sounds weird, but I don't know another way to describe it. But it feels like your dad was like that. He has that pure heart feeling. Oh, Play Love Remember, you have a couple of Anthony William medical medium books. Wow. I've got a book somewhere around here that's, I don't think it's by him, but it has a really good description when things are wrong with you, of what the spiritual context to it might be. Like, if you have thyroid problems, often that's because you weren't allowed to use your voice or what we said to ourselves, right? Pardon me. And of course, then my voice gets like that. Um, Dad had the heart of a servant to others. He ended every prayer, he said, with the words, "Keep us mindful always for the needs of others." Lauren, I love that. That's just beautiful. Excuse me. Sally says, "Yeah, good morning, everyone. I'm grateful to be here with all of you this morning. I've had a couple of rough days. When my cat went missing, he's back." Oh, Kelly, I'm so glad. Um, I've got you in the prayer section here. Yeah, the ones we love, right? Yeah, yeah. It's really hard sometimes when we can talk about all this being a witness to things, but when it's somebody close to us, it really brings something, that attachment, and we really look at things in a different way, don't we? It becomes much more poignant. Oh, Denise, your eyes are much better. Going to go to acupuncture for osteoporosis. For years, it is improving. I walk miles with my dogs daily. My intuition. What? Denise, I love that. Acupuncture for osteoporosis. Wow. Somebody here was talking. So if you're here today, let me know and email me about that you had been able to go in and with Medicare, see a naturopath to get your hormones balanced and to get a full write up of things that were not just your regular write up of testing. So yeah, you guys are in on it, man, always. So love that you're here. Yeah. Morning, artists and oracles. How are you, gorgeous? Sitting down now to relax with y'all. Wow. Nice. Love to see you. Um, Deanna, it's something I've turned over the years. First time I did it was around 2000. I think I overdid it at 21 days. Oh, wow. Yeah. Okay. Um, Auntie D, hello. I have visions of eyes and had one this morning of a woman's eye and people returning to the eye. And then the eye began showing me the faces of the people and then light. Wow. Eyes have really been coming in a lot, haven't they? The Eye of Horus, of course, is coming in a lot. And there's a lot of Egyptian um, things going on. I feel like, they've talked about under Giza, miles down, that they're finding all sorts of things, beautiful things, lots and lots of information. So, but I do believe that we can't get in there unless we have a pure heart. A lot of the corridors down there are closed to us. So, unlike, it's interesting that I feel like the Vatican has vaults that they've kept closed to us because my mom always said it was because people people can't handle it. You can't handle it, right? Reincarnation, that it would have been hard for people in the 60s to think about that. But who's to say? Anyway, now I think it's more about control, and perhaps than it was too. But as these things open up, it's going to be pretty amazing. Oh, prayer circle, Patricia. I felt as if I was getting a slight fever. Thank you. You got it, kid. Yeah. Okay. Oh, I never thought about that. Yeah. Denise, are you any relation to Justin? Interesting, right? Yeah. 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 Her dad had it right, didn't he? Sharon. Yeah. Oh, perfect. I am you and you are me and we are one. Yeah. Yeah. So I made a quote card today that I put out on Instagram and Facebook and here too in the posts, but it's kind of like that. It's like, are you in a matrix? And then are you the creator of your matrix? And I feel like that ties in with the chat GPT talk too. We can create it as we want it to be. So having your hand in it and watching it and witnessing it with your I am. And the I am has so much to do with the I, doesn't it? So witness, 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 witness. What? Artists and oracles. I love acupuncture and for everything that ails me. Been doing it regularly for years. I haven't done it for quite a while. My homeopath would do it and other things. And then I had another lady that I went to when the kids were young for acupuncture, and she would put a little needle in my third eye, and she said that's the mommy special. So if you've got young kids, that was like the place that would give you a big burst of energy. Warrior Widow, you got it. Put you in the prayer section too. Oh, you've been sick and on the couch, Warrior Widow? I wondered where you've been, honey. Oh, Nadia, just started feeling better. You got it. I just want to tell you that I have been writing in between the lines, which is not normal for me, but it sure is easier to keep everything on there. I don't know that it's anyway. I don't know that it's good for it's good for reading, but for space, it's not. Most benevolent outcomes, right? Yeah, yeah. Hey, Barbara. Hi, Rash. Oh, Pamela always puts your children in. Yeah, they're dealing with something different, and you feel helpless. You got it, kid. Yeah, of course. Yeah. That's the thing, isn't it? When something happens to someone that we love, um, and that we're close to, whether it's an animal or a child or an adult, a parent, it's a lot of energy. So, Pamela, I hope you're taking care of yourself too, so that you can be there when the time comes. I know the best thing that I ever did, and we've got her coming on the channel again soon. I have to look and see when it is. Sharon Mullen, the Irish woman from Australia that has come on. Anyway, uh, she really helped me with that, being able to see the light in my children and knowing that they were divine beings having a human experience. And, the best thing that I could do is be the best person I could be, which my initial intent when my husband died was just to keep everybody alive because we had at a few months later after that, a young man committed suicide. His mother had died a few years before, and we knew their family. Excuse me. Anyway, so I was like, I'm just going to keep him alive. And then somebody pointed out to me, that's not a really high ambition for your kids. So now I feel like I just want to see them do their best, and I know we all do, but I really had a baseline of that fight or flight fear at the time, and it's really natural to go into that. Um, yeah. Okay. Yeah. Blessings, Fatima. Yeah, Fatima. I hope everybody's okay. Oh, okay. Leah has been seeing an eye too, and maps. Wow. Too many to ignore. Yeah. Oh. Oh, you're doing Kachari. Yeah, I know Kachari. Consider Yeah, allows you to rest the guts. Now, Kachari is the one that's everything but the kitchen sink, right? It's one where you do rice and mung bean and lentils, and you throw veg and chilies in it, and something else. You throw in a lot of spices that are really good for the gut. Is that it? The Kachari? Yeah, yeah, to rest the guts. Yeah, I think that's what it is. Um, I like Kachari. I think I'm the only one in my family that does. We seem to be in a rest period of integration now. Enjoy it for now. Well, thanks. I think all my appliances are in that rest right now. Yeah. Oh, hey, Liz. Total pain today. Oh, honey. Lots of love to you, Liz. Yeah. Oh, Tian used to do body cleansing by purchasing 7-day cleansing kits at our local GNC health stores. The store closed. You've been wanting to cleanse. Yeah. Annie Bear does the white beans, and I think I don't know if I posted it or not, but I saw it really fast, Annie, that you've been adding more veg now to your white beans. But I want to do that too. Um, let's see. Okay, I don't know. I don't see it. Um, okay, I'm gonna go on down. body cleansing. Let's see, interesting because the BRW flex when I close my eyes are hazel, changed to gold, changed from blue to hazel, as did Mom's. I wore white for 2 months to experiment because I knew it was a reflection of what I was wearing. Oh, play, love, remember. I love that. The brown flex, I think is what you meant. Um, yeah, I have those flecks in my eyes too. Play, love, remember that change. Um, and my daughters go from silver to blue to kind of a purple. Um, yeah, is it fermented? I'm not sure which one it is. Kachari. I think it's that one. The powers who say they can't handle it are thinking poorly. They too are humans and they can handle it. So why couldn't other humans? That makes sense, Teresa. Teresa, somebody was talking about you the other day. It was Allie, and she was talking about your posts on Facebook and how you post your meals. So now I'm watching for it. I'm not on Facebook very often, but now I'm looking for the foodies. Um, Interesting about the eye thing. I'm focused specifically on eyes and portraits. What, Marianne? I'm thinking about doing a series of drawings of birds making eye contact with the viewer. We are all the same, birds people. Interesting. I was walking Tyler, not yesterday, but the day before in our park. Well, I was up there yesterday too, but in the park, and there was a robin, and it was a baby robin, and I think they must have fallen out of their nest because he was just running around on the ground everywhere. But he was making eye contact with us, and I would get closer to him, and he would run farther away. So I did try to herd him away from the street um, because initially he was running towards the street. Anyway, um, that's just one of those things, isn't it? Dun, 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 dun. Rush, yes, it's easier time than some have been. I'm on the path to better eating again. I tend towards sugar addiction. Oh, honey, yeah, I can go into a bread addiction real easy, and then I can really tell the difference if I have anything like, they talk about buying the good pasta with the good durum wheat, right? And you can tell because the pasta will have a roughness to the texture of it. But when it's been processed and has a different type of flour in it, will be very smooth, the texture. And I can tell the difference in my body with that. No judgment, AI will be revealed, and this will tie up our loose ends of clouded origin. Wow. Interesting. I like that. Yeah. Used to get acupuncture for your hip, but my butt would always end up bruised. It was a bad spot. I'm sorry about that, Pogo. I'm laughing though, Kaylee. Oh, Leslie, a high pitched tone just started in my left ear. I get these frequently in alternate ears, but this one lasted like a full minute. Yep, leveling up, girl. But be sure and get checked too, everybody. So, um, bird people and water people don't freak out. We already know. Oh, God, yeah. Is it the Raw Collective that are bird people too? With the golden heads? I can't remember. I think so. Yeah. Anyway, yeah. Lots of bird people coming in. Um, okay. Didn't realize, but others were telling me about the gold. It is a recurring theme now. It's gold. Yeah. Is it the golden light or is it the golden people? Because I see both, and I see the ones with the golden beaks, which have a lot to do with, that might be the raw. That might be the raw. Okay. So I guess we can meditate because it's almost time. And sorry. Denise, hi. The new moon was a kick. Found Charles James Hall documentary on tall white grays have lion's heads and others. Really? Okay. Will you email it to me, Denise, if you don't mind? If you have time. I'm going to write him down, but Charles James Hall. I always love it when you guys send me emails about those people. So I do try to watch them. Thank you. Thank you, ma'am. All right. Well, let's get started. What? You've been reading Sally's diet info? I need to know this, Sally. I need an email. Your brother Dan, Leah. In our circle, cancer removal in your eye. Oh, yeah, honey. He's got a lot of people around him, Leah. Are they doing it with the robot? The surgery? Because I feel like there's something about a laser and a robot that they're showing me. It's going to be. It feels like it's going to be really good. 3 golden galactic guides were gold that came in while meditating about 3 years ago. Wow. Okay. Oh, love and appreciate you too. All right, everybody. Well, let's get busy. Busy meditating. So taking 3 deep breaths, inhaling through the mouth, or no, in through the nose. And letting go through the mouth. Inhaling again. And this time as you exhale all the way down to your root chakra. Give it a big push. Inhaling one more time. As you exhale, just let your body sink in. Sinking into your bed, your chair, wherever you are today. Sinking into your light. And just imagine 33 trillion angels coming on board. George, he was here all night last night. Just amazing. So feeling his energy, and if you have your eyes open, this is one of his crystals that he gave us to meditate with. The Rainbow Eagle Club or Tribe. So just feeling that energy coming in, crystalline energy, love, rose quartz, amethyst, blue topaz, healing energy, light energy. Feel the crystalline energy as it enters through the skull. Really feeling it in your eyes today, in your third eye. Your ears, a softness comes over. Angel light. Your neck, your shoulders and spine. Feel it relaxing. Each arm, your right arm, your left arm, your torso, your hips, crystalline energy, your psoas and solar plexus. Really becoming aware today of where the light is needed. And honoring your body as it calls out to you. Which part wants to be honored today, to be noticed? Your right leg, all the way down to your toes, your ankles in particular, and your knees, your joints that work so hard. Your left leg, your knee, your ankle, your toes. Now becoming very aware of your arms, your palms, of your hands, each one tingling. At the same time as the crystalline energy comes in, filling your ears, what you hear today, the frequencies as they change, just acknowledging, being aware that you can tune them. They get too loud, breathe into them with the light. And as you exhale, feel them acclimate. Now the palms of your hands and the soles of your feet activated, feeling the connection to the earth and the sky. Father Sky comes in, the divine masculine protection, clarity of thought, clarity of purpose, clarity of seeing, the eyes. And lightning rods come in today. Anywhere that it's needed, that you need to put a little extra energy, knowing that you have this power, divinity. Now, Mother, the earth, the divine feminine, feel her energy at the base of your spine, her fertility, her abundance, her creativity, her mama bear strength, her special protection, her sensuality. And abide in your senses for a minute, how it feels to be held by the mother, how it feels to be held by the father. Two different ways, divine masculine and divine feminine. Just abiding, watching, witnessing. Now, coming back into your heart space, your beautiful heart today. We can use your high heart in your heart. Feeling the light here as it opens. The key to your heart. Acknowledging ancestors, those that have passed before us, Lauren's father, any others that are having a beautiful anniversary today, knowing we can allow ourselves a band today, something that we'd like, an intention. So tying into that energy. Now moving on, feeling the earth energy, the frequency as it changes. So feeling the crystalline energy that goes around the earth, the ley lines, interconnecting all of us, all around the world today. Feeling our light, the colors change, different lines, sacred sites, finding your sacred site inside yourself, abiding, feeling the light, how it's changing on the planet, and it's because of you. So acknowledging your power here with your angels, your ascended masters, just who you are. Let's ask ourselves our soul questions. Who am I? Give yourself a minute. What am I? Same thing, right? So I keep hearing, I am this one. Unity consciousness. Now moving into what you want. Ask yourself, what do I want? All this energy to be played with. Joy, bliss, ananda. Just imagine yourself playing with those energy lines, the strands of energy all around the planet and inside. Now, why are you here? What is your dharma while we're on this planet, this lifetime, this many lifetimes? Your soul's dharma. You can go as far as you want with it. Feel your energy expanding. Feel your light shining into the heavens, through the solar systems, the galaxies, the universes. Now, here in this expanded state, ask yourself, what am I grateful for? Feel the light get a little bit bigger or a lot bigger. Feel the universal light emerge, knowing you are always merged. Feel a bath of light come over you, understanding your true self, what you want, why you're here, and what you're grateful for. And here, let's make an I am declaration. I am this one. I am strong. I am witness. Whatever you want. Scream it into the void, the abyss. And see the light as it changes. The power of it, your power, your strength. Breathe that in. And as you exhale, sense the energy changing around you, around the circle, around the world, around the universes. Feel the frequency moving in a different manner. The technology moving in a different manner, science, arts, little facets of ourself that we're shedding, cleansing, letting go of. Now here we'll say into our circle and send energy for Leah's brother, Dan, for Liz and Awe, for Leslie's cat, Rex, for Candace, her cancer. No, we're not going to call it her cancer. We're going to call it her beautiful body. For Deanne, DFL, her neck and her back. For anybody that's transitioning and their families. For Juno, moving pains, seeing her in her prime where she is. For awesomeness in her spine. For anyone that's having changes around the planet. Clarity, peace, love. For Play Love, remember, golden light for her neck and shoulders and spine. For Auntie D, gardening pains. For Jan and her brother, Tim, and hospice, love. Archangel Azrael and Metatron. For Jen B, beautiful Jen. For Lauren, Crystal, her leg. Power to her. Native Americans everywhere, indigenous. Feeling the drumbeat, feeling the energy as ancient ways come back, ancient arts. For Estill, back pain. For our beautiful Annie Bear. For Jen B. For Sally. For Val. Anybody that's having trouble with paying bills. See abundance. Money falling from the sky today. Interesting. For Sharon Donnelly, her arm. For Sharon. For Kelly B. For Patricia, her health. For Beautiful Warrior Widow, continued good health. For Pamela's 3 kids, feeling the Divine Mother, wrapping all our families up in beautiful blankies, feeling their love, sending pink light through the back of their heart chakras. Anybody that needs it on the planet today, pink light through the back of the heart chakra. Feel your angels giving you pink light through the back of your heart chakra. Breathe that in. For Pamela's 3 kids, for Fatima, for anybody else that we haven't mentioned, for Josh, for your dad, for anybody that's having an anniversary today of a loved one that's no longer with us, for healing for Teresa Ford. Now, send that lightning power that the Divine Father gave us, the Divine Masculine, into the circle. So be it. Starting to come back, hearing the drum beat, hearing the energy of the earth, the frequency as she changes, her crystalline energy, her dance, coming back to wherever you're situated today, coming back to your beautiful bodies, loving yourself just the way you are today, knowing that your light shines bright, coming back into your body, including your stomach if it's growling, coming back to your feet, the palms of your hands, the soles of your feet, feeling each leg, your calves, your thighs, your sits bones, feeling your back, your spine, somebody's lower back, sending extra light into the back of the lower back, your shoulders, where your angel wings grow into, giving that lightning light, each arm, your skull, and your eyes, opening your eyes today to witness, breathing in love, equanimity, power, lightning power, tinged with rose quartz. As you exhale, acclimating back into the frequency of the world. Okay, I don't know if anybody else heard that, but when we got way out there and I said, feeling your power, the lights flickered and there was some sort of an explosion outside. So I don't know if it was a cherry bomb or what it was, but there was a huge power burst. It was just like, oh my gosh, okay, there you're playing with me. Patricia, Archangel Raphael was so predominant as I felt his waves of healing energy stream across the universe, tears flowing more and more. Oh, Patricia, that is so beautiful. Hey, beautiful Alice, I love you. Um, yeah, opening the eyes to witness. Yeah, we're just watching it, aren't we? Hey, Rush, you missed it. You were here. Oh, you missed that. I'll try to find it. It was funny. I don't know if you guys could have heard it, the boom that happened, but the lights did flicker. You're welcome, Artists and Oracles. It was funny. I was like, okay, you're playing. I love it when the universe plays with us. Yeah, Mother Earth from the root chakra today. I was sitting on the ground the other day in a lightweight skirt, and I felt Mother Earth connect me to her. Pamela, that's beautiful. I do feel like she's wrapping us up. Like, what do you do with the baby? You wrap them up, but it's called something, not a papoose, but kind of like a papoose. Like you're just all wrapped up in her energy right now. Yeah. Um, yeah. Needed the healing. Yeah. That was a healing one, wasn't it? I love that lightning bolt that the divine masculine gave us today too. Um, oh, Deanne. Yeah. King Charles did an awesome sticking up for an Anishinaabe Indigenous nation in his Canadian speech. Beautiful. Yeah, he stood up to more than that too, didn't he? He was very impressive. He's got um, a long line of like being very organic and doing some things that are really positive. Of course, he's got other things he's known for, but yeah, he's an interesting soul, interesting lifetime for him. Um, yeah. So, well, everybody have a great day. Okay, Sally. Oh my, did you see the light outside I sent you from your show with Dr. Gal? No, I haven't seen it yet. I've got to go see it. Okay, Sal. I'm sorry I didn't. Sometimes, um, anyway, I'll tell you why. So, yeah, it's that signal that you're using. Sometimes I don't see it all the time. The energy of this group is truly inspiring. Okay, I'm rereading things, guys. Sorry. La, 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 la. Love, light, and laughter to you too, Sharon Donnelly. Swaddle. It's a swaddle. Yeah, a baby burrito. Okay, my stomach is growling. I don't know if anybody else can hear it, but I'm hungry now. Baby burrito. Yeah, big belly laughs. Lots of big belly laughs. Oh, Charles is king and practiced and advocated for homeopathy. I can't say that this morning. My grandpa was one, my true grandpa, my blood grandpa, in Germany. He died before they came over. Funny story on eyes. My guides change my YouTube all the time, but this is the song Green Eyes, and the message was Green Eyes Don't Lie. And it's really amazing how guided we are in constant communication with each other. Wow, play, love, remember. I love that. Shane. Um, oh, Pamela says, you really are channeling the energies, Teri. At the end, you said money falling from the sky, and I just realized I have more money than I thought right now. Yeah, that was funny. I forgot about that. I don't remember what I say usually. But I did see money falling from the skies for us. Interesting. Yeah. So I'm not advocating for betting or anything, but I really do see that happening. Unless you feel called, you do you. Yeah. All right, everybody. What? He was in your city? Charles? Charles? Since Ingrid's in Italy, I keep wanting to say Italy, but I don't because I think that's not very nice. I don't know. I think it sounds very New York, doesn't it? Yeah, another healing modality. Yeah, he was a homeopath, and my grandmother was a doctor, which was really rare um, at her for her, to have a woman. Wow. Okay, I better go so you guys can get on with your day. I've got a meeting today and then I'm off for the rest of the day. I'm going to clean my room because I left my desk like it was when I had the office in there, and it's a pit. That desk is gone, and I'm going to call somebody to fix my dryer today. All right, everybody, have a great day. Lots of love. Namaste.